Hey Mom, can I have a quarter? Fragorn here. Just gonna do a little gameplay. I'm finishing up the campaign. I think I'm in the last zone of Act 3. At least I believe I am. Anyway, things are going good. I got some upgrades. Got a good mace. Does nice damage. Trade is up, so I bought a mace that had +4 level of melee skills because I'm mainly doing totems and that really scales well. And I think it had the 79% fizz damage on there too. And yeah, it was blue. And I regaled it and I hit adds 14 to 25 fizz and exalted it and got the accuracy and then just kept exalting it. And really only got the decent 14 to 25 fizz, but it's a really strong, hard-hitting mace. So I also got lucky, got this amulet. Really just nice item rarity and little regen and accuracy. But the accuracy that I have from that and this nice ring gives me enough so that I'm 100%. So I dropped 100%. I dropped Resolute Technique, which I have been playing. I went up through here and over and got Res Technique. Dropped some of that. I had some of these accuracy nodes here. I dropped them. I may actually drop this too to save 3 points, but it's pretty good. 5% dex is nice, and a little extra dex, a little extra flat attack speed, and a little extra accuracy. It's nice. So mainly running block for defenses. I do have a little armor, not a ton, but some. But I'm getting nice block chance. Working my way up here to this other totem node. I have the other 2 still, 4 extra totems. Buffing their damage as much as I can. Buffing area of effect as much as I can. Mainly using life regen as my recovery. It's not very good. 55. So if I can get that up into the 200 range, I'll start to really feel it. Okay, buffing totem damage there and a little skill effect duration. For skills, I'm using still main attack just to finish off stragglers if I bother. Pretty tanky now, I can go through stuff. And then trigger an explosion if I break armor. That's nice for a little AoE. So I actually get some AoE out of impact shockwave and that on this skill. Stealing life. And just execute because they had it. Main damage is still shockwave totem. It's hitting much harder now with the extra levels. Using faster attacks. More physical damage and more physical damage. I'm all physical. Still using Earthquake mainly as a controller, but to proc the Jagged Ground because these guys proc it and it does a lot of damage. Still ancestrally boosted with a 6-second cooldown, and then I got this for extra days. That's nice. Anything that just kind of, I put this out and it's big. It's got the expanse, also a 6-second cooldown, which doesn't hurt me because I already have one. So lots of AoE on this Earthquake, and it gives nice days. It's kind of a crowd control skill, all the Jagged Ground in the days. Time of Need is my spirit, and Scavenge Plating is my other one. Both are buffed with, I got Vitality for life regen. I've got increased recovery from flasks, herbalism. Clarities on this one give me a little mana regen and just recover life on skill, on kill. Using Earthquake with Overpower and Stomping Ground, a little extra stun. I don't use it much. Bone Shatter is my main melee attack. I don't use it much. Just like close combat, and I do get rage on hit with that if I decide to use it. I'm going to actually put rage up here, so I use this way more. There we go. Execute on that one. I use Armor Breaker, but I don't use it much. But it's there. I can get a bunch of extra armor broken if I need to. Just make it cheaper. And Plaza Days when I fully break armor. I have Ancestral Warrior Totem linked with Sunder for the free crits. Since I am breaking armor now, as you can see, I got my second Ascendancy and I took the Armor Breaker, so I'm breaking armor like crazy. So I figured why not use a good skill like this that guarantees critical hit. It does consume the broken armor. I'm not sure that's worth it, but it does a lot of damage, or at least it seems to. Everything I do does a lot of damage since I got that mace, so it's hard to tell. I added one for limit, so that gives me 4 total totems when I have, I'll show you in a sec, all of them out. Just concentrated effect for more damage. Still have Hammer of the Gods. I'm also not using that very much. I really should replace that with Enfeeble, since I still have that working, and I have enough int to run it, I think. So, yeah, I'll show you my totems. So, there's my main Shockwave totem, main damage. And then I do get 4 total totems, 2 of each. So, a couple of checks on the totems. This one's duration is low. 5.8 seconds. That's why I added increased duration. However, that's really cool for this one. If I get the next support here, another Jeweler Orb or whatever I need to get that, I may put the limit on this one and then just have one single Sunder Totem, because as soon as it crits, it clears the armor, so I don't need 2 of them ever. So, or I don't need more of those. We'll see. Anyway, let's do a little gameplay. See if I can do a tank demonstration here. Just walk around, take some damage. I'm pretty tanky. Oops, something hit me hard there. My totems are going to work. I put down my Earthquake. Everybody's slowed. All those aftershocks are going off. Yeah, these lightning bolt shooters do a lot of damage. I have 55 lightning res. There's my reses right there. Fire, cold, little chaos. But yeah, you can see I'm pretty tanky. The game's starting to feel pretty good. I do have several upgrades I can make still on my gear. I got a lot of like... There we go. I haven't crashed all day. It's the first one. Well, we cleared it once. Let's clear it again. Swat this rear down quick. These guys are having their armor broken like crazy just from that totem. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I just drop my totems and just stand there and auto attack. It's interesting how these guys can block you in this game. It's so different from Path of Exile. I really like Leap Slam for closing gaps. really good. I did drop that chest that gave me all that recoup. I found this one with more armor, better resistance. It's not great, but it's tolerable. And the nice part is the 47 spirit lets me get the clarity in there. You can see stuff just goes down. I do have my raised shield. Don't use it much. Drop a hammer on this guy? Sure. So that was a guaranteed crit from my Sunder right there, because I had fully broken armor. So when that thing crits, it does good damage, which is why I don't really need to use hammer. I won't do too much more gameplay. Not gonna get a boss fight or anything like that. Don't want to do a spoiler.
Vile cleverness no longer surprises me.
There is no time for this. Azeri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your
But
assault.
another tip I want to give people, since I'm just clowning here. Here's my bone shatter. You can see when the guys have that little glowing. When they get this little yellow glowing, that means they're primed for heavy stun. And that means that Bone Shatter is going to trigger its big AoE. If there's nobody primed for heavy stun, Bone Shatter doesn't do anything like this. But prime them like that, and then does that nice big pop. Anyway, what I was going to say, where I got distracted by talking about Bone Shatter, is if you're struggling with the game and you're low level, like level 30 or 40 or something, it does get way better as you acquire gear. So I would say take your time, run through a zone a couple times. If you're struggling with a boss, just go level 2 times or something on some trash. Kill the easy bosses you can beat, see if you improve your loot. If you get any exalts, use the trade site and buy something better. I wouldn't spend a ton of money early, because you're going to want better better stuff for mapping, but it really does speed up the leveling process if you can kill stuff and get through the areas. Let's see if anything's over here. Anyway, that's a good little example of what gameplay is like on the Totem Warbringer. I don't know why I keep picking up these skill gems. I'm just going to get myself to a safe area and I'll log out. Yeah, one last good shot of how much DPS you can take once you get a little better gear and you get up in levels. Alright, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. Hopefully this is helpful, and I got several other videos on kind of how I'm building this character, so thank you.